t-shirt weather in Montana on the winter solstice. It's a little weird out here right now. Probably the last river house of the year. And I got to take care of some stuff from my other job. So this is the remains of the winter formal dance. Those all used to be wrapped in very pretty shiny paper, and they were part of a picture backdrop wall. It was wall of presents until Danny and Shay saw them, and then it became Operation Save the Used Christmas Paper. So I'm here a little later than I wanted, but all the Christmas paper is off of them. I'm going to stack them up in the burn pile over there and torch it. Then, who knows, maybe I'll pull batteries, maybe I'll take the beastie up the hill and smooth the rest of that, and then put the window in it so the raccoons don't sleep in it for the winter time. I got some stuff I need to move into the house, and I need to pick up some of that lumber from that bar. It's like a Art Deco 1910 to 1920 bar, just the remains of it, and I got an idea of something I can make for Danny out of that wood, and we'll wrap up a big Christmas present without spending any money, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so much nicer all cleaned up. Let's get on this. All that work for 4 hours. It was a good 4 hours. It was a great dance. They did awesome. But on to the next thing. And some big flames. Oh no, look, they're spraying the contrails. I never can tell what that's supposed to do. Some say it's to make you vote Democrat. Some swear it's to make you vote Republican. And some people understand what hot exhaust does at minus 40 degrees, because they live places where it's cold. Maybe they just wanted to look at the fire. All emptied, starting to load again. Been wanting to get rid of this chair for a long time. I mean, it's free if anybody wants it. I threw the couch cushion away, complete with the family of mice that was in it at the time. And it's got this wonderful pack rat urine marking zone right along here. Enough that there are actual crystals of urine, urea crystals. I'll give it away. I don't even want any money for it. You can have it. You can have your own rodent signpost. Put up a little tiny gas station maybe. Who knows? Possibilities limitless. This is that wood I was talking about. It's an old bar of some sort. But it's got some nice bead molding. I remembered it having more of the finish still on it, so my idea of just doing like a hokey French rub on the existing finish is dead, but she'll still like the idea of where the wood came from, and this is a nice use for it. It's pretty straight grain stuff. I've got a lot of little nails I'll have to watch for, but I can pick those out. But it's pretty straight grain stuff. I got a lot of it. I'm gonna go grab one more piece just in case. Yeah, I wish it was half as thick, but we'll do that ourselves. I also took some time to clean up this place. Here's my game board. I invented a new game this year for our end of year Christmas party. I don't know if it was a hit, but folks truly enjoyed themselves. Yeah. At this thing that I still have to fight with the state of Montana to get a title for, they decided that it was too valuable, and therefore it was worth more than, I don't know, $500, $750, whatever it was. So I have to get a bonded title for it so that I can then apply for a lost title, get it in my name, and then rebuild it. Boy, was it a lot of fun. Yeah. So I'm just going to completely pretend that the sag in the floor right here doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. None whatsoever. Even though I think it's a couple inches at this point. And yeah, that's why I keep most of the weight on that side. Who would have thought pine beams spanning 14 feet and 4 feet on center wouldn't be enough to carry the load? Go figure. I ended up with all this insulation. It's all in 6-foot bats, but I got a whole bunch of it right there. Got it for free, and sometime when I'm feeling particularly frisky, I could maybe put it up. It's not faced like this foil stuff was, but I don't care. I don't even think it's necessary to do it up here, but my wife does. And then I got all that foam board there, just to, I don't know, because I'm a scrounge and I hate to see it go to waste. And if I was to buy it even ratty like that, it's like $60, $70 worth of foam and $70 worth of fiberglass insulation, and keep it out of the dumpsters, reduce, reuse, recycle, all of that. You can hear the excavator running. I'm going to go ahead and flatten those piles, because that sounds like a lot more fun than pulling and moving batteries. Yep, still does. Not too shabby. The grade's still a little wrong, but there's only so much I can do with an excavator and then driving back and forth on it. And I'm already getting close enough. I hang the bucket way out to the side. Counterbalance off this new fresh edge. But not too bad. Not too bad. That's the largest elderberry on the property. Stump of the thing's got to be 8 inches around. It'll never survive the transplant, so I just want to leave it At some point I want to get down into here. You know, if I ever needed just pure fill rock, I could come and clean out along the bottoms of down in here. It's not like it isn't already all messed up. So whether that road will come down right down through there, or whether it'll come along the front of these trees, I don't know. All these trees are buried, some of them 15, 20 feet or more. So I'd really like to dig them out. Fire's burning down, except for the stuff I just threw in, a little soupçons of rotten railroad tie. I got a bunch more, but a little goes a long way, I think, when you're burning rotten railroad ties. So that's probably enough for today. There's another tree down there, but in order to, well, bush really, in order to go get it and haul it up here with the excavator, I got to move the truck, and I should probably do that. Alright, so we've been told by some folks who have connections to the tribe that there used to be hot springs along the edge of this cliff. Very, very, very long time ago. So here we are back behind where the excavator's parked, and I think I might have found one of them. Obviously it's not flowing anymore, but you can see the smoothness of the rock, and water has come through here. A fairly steady clip, left a nice little hole. It's interesting. Shade said he'd found a cave, and I wonder if this is it. See, I left that alone because I didn't want to pull that edge down. I wonder if this is it. I wonder if this is the cave he said he saw. Material's a different color. You get the white mineral staining. You know, I've never seen water coming out along this bank, but so much up top was changed by the mine with all the drilling and blasting they did up on top. And the neighbor says a lot of the springs stopped flowing. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're still flowing. They're just flowing down underground and just ending up in the river through whatever underground. Maybe eventually they'll plug up with material and come back out these banks again. That'd be super cool. Well, whatever it is, it seems to be all along this line. There's a bunch more weeping mineral staining up there. Oh, cool. I'll have to show Shay the picture of down inside. Yeesh. I'm smoking up the whole valley. Well, I'm not the only one burning. There's actually a lot of folks burning, but I am definitely part of it. Sorry, everybody.